Here we go again, back like we never left. Did Diddy get caught with some baby oil?
What?
I said, did Diddy get caught with some baby oil? Because we got some fresh off the press Diddy news right now. We about to get straight into it. Like 6:30. How you feeling, G?
Man, I feel good, bruh. What Diddy got? They got baby oil in prison?
No, I think this. I think this lady, the woman that said he did something with some baby oil in this latest article. You know it's okay. Backwards, but y'all know that monster right there.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Woman claims Diddy drugged her, held her captive. This is fresh off the presses. So we're going to get into that. First of all, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. You and your Valentines. Also, make sure if you're a guy, make sure you done got them flowers. If not, you better get them on your lunch break. Your ass will be grass like Diddy. You know. What's up, Meanie Me? What's up, Amy? Greg. Hey, first of all, let me tell you something. I got a couple things. No, first, hey, take me. I hate when people throw you in them random Facebook groups. And I don't know how I be ending up in them. I don't know if I click something or they just put you in them things. But today I'm doing my earlier podcast, and I had something that popped up on my screen said, Justin, and it said just like this, did you know Justin died? Man, I was like halfway through my show. I got one of my best friends who be on Facebook, name is Justin. So I gotta do half my podcast wondering did I just read what I just read, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my blood pressure high, my heart done fell to the floor, all in the middle of me doing my job. I finally get out done with the podcast. I'm able to close out everything and go. It's some nigga named Justin I don't even know. And it's a Facebook group. I don't know nobody in this group. Paired up and left their ass. Man, that's what I said. Don't put me in them groups, Greg. You know what I'm saying? That's like something pop up in your screen saying, hey, did you know Flo died? You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, huh?
Bruh, if they said that, nigga, I would have stopped the press and did some due diligence. And then I'd have came back and cursed all their asses out.
Yeah. Got me in here crying over a nigga named Justin I never heard of before. Because you got me in one of them random ass Facebook groups. So I'm about to, after this show, it's going to take me about an hour. I'm about to leave all them groups. And if I'm in one of y'all groups, and I leave it, it ain't I ain't mean to do it, but it's so many, I'm just about to be clicking. Get me out this shit. That was because I always hated that. I even hate group chats on phones for real. You know what I mean? I just ain't the group because I'll be on my phone too much, and then I'm looking at messages that don't apply to me, and it just frustrates. So I already didn't like the Facebook groups, and then today just did it. That killed off my nigga Justin. I was about to call Justin.
Wow.
So that's my little
Justin in the ground before he's supposed to be in the ground, huh?
Yeah. I was like, I just talked to Justin yesterday.
You know what's funny?
He was at the gym. What?
I was you was on the workout group chat that I used to have, right?
Yeah.
So one day I'm just, I have been doing it for damn near 2 years. Faithfully, right? Every day.
Yeah, your ass ain't miss a day.
Right. So I'm thinking to myself one day, I'm getting ready to just sent out the message motivating this, motivating that. And somebody in the chat was like, Can you please take me out of this? Man, that shit pissed me off so
I know
bad,
it pissed you
bro.
off, Greg.
I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
That day, I have not sent another message to no goddamn body since that. I'm like, man, this is some old ungrateful ass shit right here.
Yeah. Because, hey, look, and see, that in your group chat is different because it wasn't nothing but spreading positivity and keeping up with your workout.
Right.
So
Right.
it ain't like it's a million different things. So like it like that type don't bother me because it's pretty much a subject. You know what I mean? And I know that ain't for me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
But that's just an evil person to do that, to say that to you. And I don't blame you because that would have made me stop.
Listen, bro, you know how many text message I done got begging for me to don't pay attention to that one person, I'm like, no, this one time the fucking apple spoiled it for the entire bunch. No, I'm not doing it no more. Because I mean, I have been doing it so faithfully. And nobody had, that was the one thing that I liked about it. Nobody had nothing negative to say within the group. And up front, I told everybody, look, if you got something negative or you want to say something about anything, just text me directly. Don't do it in the group. You know what I'm saying? So, man, after that, I cut that shit out, and it's been cut out ever since.
Yeah. Hey, they go. Hey, there go my sister Shan. She about for you. She said Flo left every group chat we had. All you see is Flo has left the group. And the crazy part is, see, my difference between me, when I leave it, it ain't that I'm mad. It's just that I do so much on my phone, I don't need no extra distractions. You know what I'm saying? My whole livelihood is my phone. So when I be in them group messages, it just get frustrating trying to weed out and really focus on what I'm doing. So I'm just not a good group chat person. Nothing personal about it, but I definitely. But what I won't do is be in the group chat talking about take me out and acting funky. That's just like you looking for attention. Like your life miserable or you having a bad moment, so you want to push that shit on the rest of us. See, I don't do that. I just slide.
Yeah, man. I was pissed, but then at the same time, I was like, you know what? Tired of doing it anyway. So I'll be on my own, fucking weight loss, getting cut up mission without y'all. Shit. But my boys, they be text me every other day, start the chat back up. We need you. I'm like, no. No.
Yeah.
No. She spoiled it for y'all. It was a female.
Hey, look, she spoiled it for everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, me. I had one pair of glasses in my life. I was in second grade. My parents took me to the optician, whatever you call it, and they diagnosed me with needing glasses. And I ain't know nothing about glasses. I just picked out the first shit I seen. Not even knowing that them motherfuckers got to go on my face. Man, I woke up the next morning. I remember like it was yesterday. I was in second grade. Man, I went to the I had them glasses. Man, I look like Steve Urkel's, the wingman. I wasn't even Steve Urkel. I was looking like Steve Urkel's wingman. And so when I got to school, I ain't let not one student see me in them motherfuckers. I put them in the bag, and then guess what happened, Greg?
You broke them?
Hell yeah. By the time I came home, them motherfucking glasses was in 4-5 pieces. And so was my so was my ass. You know what I'm saying? And so, but guess what? They didn't buy me no more, and I didn't get no more. So you ain't gonna really see me in no glasses. But I'll put some on. I'm just being funny, but that's a true story. That I ain't wore glasses since that day. But thanks, Mini-Me, for looking out. So I had to share that story. But let's get into this. First of all, I'm gonna start off with this Diddy shit, Greg, and then I want you to roll with it because this just came like literally like an hour ago or something. Now, where is this at? It's Diddy. Oh, here it is. Y'all, fresh off the press, another allegation, lawsuit, whatever. I don't even know. I can't even keep up with Diddy no more. But anyway, this is a courtesy of TMZ. Diddy is being sued, of course. Woman claims Diddy drugged her and held her captive. The Diddy. He drugged her and held her captive, Greg.
To do what?
And we
To
about
just
to
keep abusing her?
Yeah, to do what he did. And guess what? TMZ and Busby think they funny. They dropped this on Valentine's Day. They said we got a Valentine's drop for Diddy thirsty crazy ass. So let's read this. What they say back in the day when you was in school, read it to yourself as I read it aloud.
Right.
The latest Diddy lawsuit comes from a model who claims he drugged her and offered her a safe place to rest. Now, if Diddy offers you a safe place to rest and a drink, I don't even gotta continue. Anyway, but then he held her against her will and sexually assaulted her for hours. So this was a sexual assault marathon, apparently. The lawsuit filed anonymously claims Diddy and the woman met at a VIP party in 1999, which he was hosting in New York. The first part of her allegation fits the bill of dozens of other lawsuits. She claims he handed her a drink during the event and she felt extreme drowsiness and could barely stand. If y'all heard this before, I'm gonna continue. She said she could barely stand. Let's see. Okay. And then, okay. However, what allegedly happened next is slightly different. The plaintiff claims she told him she needed to leave because she was feeling woozy. And Diddy suggested she sleep at his house. So she like, Diddy, I'm feeling woozy. I think it's best for me I need to get home. Can you get me an Uber or have one of your drivers take me? I don't even know if Uber was out back then. But either way, you know what Diddy did. Diddy suggested that she sleep at his house and assured her nothing would ever happen. She said she also told him she was married and did not want to hook up with him. I'm trying to figure out why you were there. But once back at his place, now this woman married and she back at Diddy's place, okay? She got into a bed with her clothes on, but he allegedly became aggressive with unwanted physical advances. In the suit filed by attorney, your boy, Tony Busby, she says this went on for the next 4 hours. Continuous, unwanted groping of her breasts and genitals and penetrating her with his fingers. Throughout the alleged assault, she said she repeatedly told him no and desperately tried to fend off the advances. Once the drugs wore off, she claimed she angrily demanded Diddy call her a cab and she left his place. The plaintiff is suing Diddy and several of his companies seeking damages for physical injuries and psychological harm he allegedly caused her. Diddy's legal team fired back saying that same old shit, but I gotta read it because I don't want no fucking cease and desist sent my way because I had to fuck Diddy and his attorney team up. Diddy's legal team fired back saying no matter how many lawsuits are filed, especially by individuals who refuse to put their own names behind their claims, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail in court. Greg, take it away.
Man, you know what? I don't I never have trusted cats with knock knees.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And
Uh-huh.
Diddy happens to be one of them Negroes with the knock knees, man.
With the
You know what I'm
Kenny Smith.
saying? I don't know what about cats with knock knees, but I just don't like it, bro. And man, you know what? I just feel like anybody that has had something done to them by Diddy has the right to come forward and
Mm-hmm.
say what happened. Now, what'll come out in the wash once the court dates hit, we'll get to the bottom of it. But if he didn't did, man, Diddy had access to too many individuals for these individuals to be lying. And of course, we all know now the kind of shit Diddy was on back then, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think it was just Diddy. I think it was just the environment that he created, based off of his own pleasures, his own, vices, his own phobias. You know what I'm saying? All those things that a person could actually have, minus that times 10 with a person with power. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yep.
money.
And money. And has not been held accountable and had that money since they were a teenager, basically. You know, you
You know what
add
I'm
all that
saying?
in. Go ahead.
Like Trump has said, the first go around, we just grab them in the, in the
Yeah.
crouch area.
Uh-huh.
That's the mentality, bruh. That ain't just, something that just came from out of the sky. When men get power, the one thing that they use the power to take advantage of from the beginning of time is women.
Yeah.
You know
Break
what I'm
it down
saying?
on Valentine's Day. Go ahead, Greg.
So, you know, I I have as a matter of fact, I can't wait to see Bugsby in the courtroom, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
this is gonna be crazy.
his reputation is too stellar for him to just be dealing with frivolously lawsuits. He's not going to do that. He got too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? So for him to take on a case, there's evidence somehow, some way there for him to be able to move forward with these cases. So if anything, if I was Diddy and Diddy's attorneys, I would just be preparing myself to get my ass whooped in the next couple of months, bro, because
Right.
it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Yeah.
nobody making up all this shit.
Nah. And guess what? And I add to that. Now, I agree with Mini Me. We gotta hope that nobody lying. I mean, that people don't be found lying because it could fuck up the case. But to add to Greg's point, one thing about when you see one come from Tony Busby, he got a team of like 10 former police detectives, according to him, that are vetting these cases before he files, which means they're not just, people walking in the office saying, "Did he touch me in my crotch?" And then now it's a lawsuit being filed. This according to Tony Busby. And according to Tony Busby, every case that comes his way is vetted by, I think, at least 10 former law enforcement people, and maybe more. That was at the very beginning. I'm sure the team has grown. So when you see one filed by Tony Busby and you see how ain't none of them motherfuckers got dismissed yet, none of them, they say what they want, but none of those cases that Busby filed have been dismissed yet. Even the one where the young lady had some wrong, what was it? Some wrong. She didn't recall some details or whatever. Even that one has not been dismissed. And like we always say, Tony Busby ain't no lightweight. He not coming to the table. He don't have to come to the table with a bullshit case. He don't have to. That he done got how much? What did he get, Greg? $10 billion recovered so far.
Yes, and then he has the reputation as the number one attorney in the United States of America. You don't do that BSing.
Right.
You got to be that guy in order to get that claim put on your name. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't just coming from random people. This is the facts. He's the number one attorney in the United States of America. Facts.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So why would he jeopardize that claim to be messing around with Diddy? He not about to do that. He not about to do that. And he ain't just bringing all the cases. I mean, can you imagine? I agree with Mini Me. It's probably, and he knows that as well. It ain't like he don't know that if he bring forth a case that could, you know, be some BS, that he could jeopardize everything. He's not doing that. He's not going to do that.
And the last case that Busby lost.
Bruh, I didn't even know he lost.
No, I don't know when either. That's why I posed the question. That's my point. That's my point. He don't lose. And he don't lose. He don't win against
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, no.
Hey, ask Deshaun Watson.
Right.
I'm a Cleveland Brown. Remember, I bleed Brown. I seen the Deshaun Watson shit happen up close and personal. Right. Deshaun Watson was swagging. Because we didn't know about Tony Busby like back then. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know how cold he was. And even us thought that Deshaun Watson, you know, between him and the Browns and the NFL had enough money to maybe pay out a little something and keep it quiet. Shit, Tony Busby came with that the same avalanche that he bringing on Diddy. He brought that same avalanche to Deshaun Watson, and he went from swagging to he out the league. Basically, ain't nobody picking up Deshaun Watson. Tony Busby snatched his soul, right or wrong.
Man,
I'm just a commentator. Hey, look, I tell them all the time, Greg, it's like the commentators in a football game. Don't get mad at me because I'm telling you they whooping your ass. I'm just commentating what's going on. I don't have a dog in the fight.
Man, I know one thing. Watson wished Bugsby was not Bugsby. I know that.
Exactly. He tore him up.
I know that.
Yeah, he tore Watson up.
They all be like that. Even Jay-Z, when he filed a case against Jay-Z, he jumped out there, chest poked out. Man, this man is not that. He started talking about his, you know, his Vietnam, his military record. Man, motherfucker over there quiet as a mouse. And Bugsby slapped it all down.
Jay-Z didn't even talk during the Super Bowl.
Ain't heard his voice since.
You ain't heard his voice since. Jay-Z was just like me in the sense of I don't think he quite knew who he was fucking with. And like I said, it's not like I'm a Tony Busby fan and I'm not hating on him, but what I'm saying is I am just calling it for what it is. Tony Busby is the truth, man. And we asked Deshaun Watson, asked Diddy, and like you said, ask Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z was huffing and puffing, had his chest out, calling him a cheap attorney in a cheap suit, an ambulance chaser, blah, blah, blah. That was the last you heard of Jay-Z.
Just remember they did the press conference, his attorney. Man, who is his attorney? That's how crazy Bugsby is. He make you even forget about other superstar attorneys. I don't even remember his attorney's name no more.
Nah. Hey, look, I don't remember him. I don't remember his attorney, and I don't remember that bullshit PowerPoint presentation he tried to do. They thought they was fooling with one of them lightweights. Even Jay-Z's attorneys done got quiet. Because guess what? Okay, how many millions or billions they claim you got? Them attorneys cost.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, I'm so much of the belief of how much them attorneys cost, and them motherfuckers start cutting costs. That's another reason why you getting the same response from Diddy's attorneys. Because every time them motherfuckers use their brain to come up with a new response, that's another few thousand. I don't know.
Yeah,
I bet you Diddy
you're
said,
right,
man. That response I paid you for, just use that motherfucker till the wheels fall off, because I can't afford it no more. I'm telling you, it always go back to money, man. Even little shit like that, you think, oh, they just lazy. Nah, y'all know, if y'all ever had to deal with an attorney, you know them motherfuckers charge, unless you got an inside and this and that, but they charge for every fucking thing they do.
everything.
I remember one time my attorney, I had spent so much money with him, and I was just talking, and he was like, yeah, in the middle of our conversation, your retainer just ran out. I said, damn, y'all is cold. You gonna hang up on me? I gotta send you another $250 to finish the conversation? I'm in the wrong business.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that to say, if them attorneys cost, man, and Jay-Z finding the hard way and Diddy finding out the hard way. Like I said, it's a reason why they keep coming with that same blanket statement, and it ain't nothing else besides the fact Diddy ain't trying to pay their ass for them statements, because they charge for that.
Yeah, and I understand. I mean, I don't understand like how extreme attorneys, go, but you gotta kind of be okay with it, because them motherfuckers get your ass out of trouble.
Oh yeah, I ain't got no problem. I said them $250. I ain't got no problem. Hey, look, one thing about me, I respect the guy. Shit, I ain't never mad at what somebody charge or what they do. You know what I mean? Like, I respect it. It just fucked me up, because you gotta think, when you've been dealing with somebody for months and months and months and thousands of dollars, you figure that you have built up a little rapport where they ain't gonna cut you off mid convo. But that just show you it's a business.
It's a business.
That's how they get down.
Yeah, it's a business. At the end of the day, you want my ass to get you out of trouble, pay.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Bottom fucking line. So, hey, y'all, the Diddler got another one. Check it out. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And I don't like it. So what we got, Greg?
Hey man, so Wendy then made some headway, I see, huh?
Oh, Wendy. Yeah. Bring us up to speed. I ain't had a chance to follow it since we talked about it.
Well, she officially signed her formal documents asking the judge to end her guardianship.
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's in the courts now. You know what's crazy, man? And this is why, I'm glad you have a relationship with TMZ. And everybody don't like TMZ, but Harvey and those guys over there, man, they took a interest in Wendy, and they've been, pressing all the right buttons to get her to this point, right? Mm-hmm. Charlemagne to a certain degree. But more so Harvey than anybody, man. So I just, I want to give him a shout out, because remember we was on here just talking about, like, why can't anybody get anywhere with this? Where's her family at? Where's her, friends at? And it takes a person who has no relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? That ain't probably had more than 5 conversations with her in life. And he's the one who stepped up and kept it at the forefront, to the point now where it's in the court systems. And now they're going to have to, open up the books. They're going to have to, really dive into what's going on, or what has been going on, to determine if she needs guardianship or not, man. So, that was a big move I saw. I was like, man, because... Man,
well,
that don't make no sense, man.
That don't make no sense. But I got a theory on that too, because if you think about it, if you remember how TMZ started, TMZ was Wendy Williams in a way. If y'all remember the origin of TMZ, they were coming with the juicy, gossipy shit. That's how they made their name. So, and Harvey, and it's just me talking, I don't know. I would probably imagine that Wendy Williams being the queen of this shit, he probably either had a relationship with her back then or just being in the same game, you know what I mean? Felt close to her. I mean, it's still a big thing that he did it, because it's a million people, I'm sure, that's closer to Wendy than him that did it. I'm just saying, when I look at it, it kind of feel like she one of us type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, like Harvey almost feel like I got a ride for her. We in the same, you know what I'm saying? She showed everybody the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm glad, but like you said, I'm glad you pointed that out, Greg, because we was sitting back wondering why nobody's stepping up, and then here's TMZ doing a lot. You can say what you want to say about TMZ, but they helping her out a lot. They helping her out a lot, because one thing about TMZ, they put your shit out there, the whole world know, and the whole world needed to know what was going on with Wendy, because if TMZ didn't do it, wasn't nobody gonna do it.
Right. So yeah, man, I felt good. I felt some goodness. Humanity ain't as bad as people try to make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? People will step up when needed. Sometimes we forget that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's up, Felix? Felix got a 3-day weekend, Greg, so he about to be kicking.
Yeah,
we some hard-working motherfuckers. Everybody in this chat, everybody listening, we work hard.
Yeah, Monday's a holiday, federal holiday. So.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm glad I called my medicine man.
Yeah.
Hey, look. What's that? Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
Hey. But yeah, so let's you want to get into that? Shauna, don't be laughing. Y'all don't be laughing in the chat. I'm talking about ashwagandha medicine now. Hey, they want to. I don't know what you got next, G, but I think they want to get into a little bit of what that Kanye West got going on. You got any info on that? Or have you
actually,
it's on the docket.
It's on the docket, but they're actually expanding. I mean, because it all kind of makes. I mean, Kanye is so extreme where. A lot of times people say people do crazy stuff because they got something coming down the pipe, new music, and they say that he really don't start acting a fool until he has something coming down the pipe. So I'm just strolling and I'm looking and I see he's trying to open up, Ye stores, brick and mortars, right?
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh, okay, this is probably why he's around here acting a fool. And although he was acting a fool, do you know they said the Nazi shirt sold like 1 million, bro?
1 million pieces?
Yeah, well, he ended up making $1 million off of that shirt, bro.
Man, because he got that game mastered.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how does he do that? Like, is that many sick people out in the world where they'll just say, you know what? I know this crazy, but I'm gonna buy the shirt anyway. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Yeezy.
Yep. Because Kanye learned that if you make product go viral and you can sell it for $20, you can make $1 million. If you got the type of following he has. He's been selling shit for $20 and making millions. Like, He been doing that like clockwork. It's
Man,
crazy. But
that's crazy.
what people tripping on is the situation with Bianca and the
Yeah,
sex tape. I haven't seen the sex tape or whatever, but I
I
know.
haven't either, but they was running all over the internet yesterday talking about they was getting ready to get a divorce, blah, 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 blah. And I hadn't even heard about, the actual sex tape. I mean, who would even want to see Kanye, chubby ass on the damn sex tape? Nobody wants to see that shit. And
Kanye
Bianca
West,
has showed us everything already, so it ain't even. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye West, Forrest Whitaker built the ass
Right.
on
My
the sex
body
tape.
ass nigga trying to be up on a sex tape. Man, get your ass up. First of all, you're too old to be on the fucking sex. Sit your ass down somewhere, Kanye. If you own a sex tape, bro. Do not let that get out to the masses.
Yeah, hey, look, she gonna get big money. Watch what I tell you when it's all said and done. They playing around with it now with the going back and forth, and they not getting a divorce or they are getting a divorce. Eventually it's gonna happen, and she gonna get a pretty penny too, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she gonna if it's a divorce, she definitely walking away with some unless they had some kind of ironclad, prenup up front. But I don't even know. I mean, Kanye may be smart enough to do something like that, but he's such a wild boy. He probably didn't even do a prenup for real, for real.
Right.
So I don't know, man. Kanye, I'm sick of Kanye. It's almost like that little circle of individuals are all acting a damn fool. Kanye, Diddy, Jay-Z, they
Russell.
all, you know what I'm saying? The ones who made it to the point where they could have rolled off into the sun and just had black excellence behind their name. Only one still trying to hang on a little bit with the black excellence is Jay-Z, but they chopping that shit down daily.
Oh, he hanging by a thread.
What?
He can't. Hey, look, he at the first stage when you about to be like all the way phased out. The first stage is you can't say shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't put you in timeout. Jay-Z can't even talk at this point. And guess what? Why he ain't talking? They dropping articles talking about we changing the halftime show, all type of shit. Jay-Z has lost his luster. Point blank. Period. Nah.
I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but
me neither.
Any day now, I'm just, instead of the Kanye Beyonce divorce rumors, I'm just kind of sitting back in the cut like, when is the Beyonce Jay-Z divorce rumors is gonna hit the fan? You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. She's standing by her man, but at the end of the day, she a brand. Them brand motherfuckers will be like, you want us to cut your water off too, young lady?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
You better figure it out.
Around like anybody can get it.
Right. You ain't exempt, girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you do run over to the country world and try to, stake some claim there. We don't like that anyway. We didn't like that move that you made. Don't be playing. Your husband out here doing crazy shit. It's gonna be time where you're gonna have to make some decisions, girl.
Yeah, for real.
I think it's coming.
Yeah, I think it's coming too. And like Amy said, she think Jay-Z fall gonna be bigger than Diddy's. I don't know, but I do know that it's not looking good because when it gets to the point where Jay-Z can't say shit and he ain't saying shit, and then like the NFL is basically taking a dump on Jay-Z, you know what I mean, with that article, and Jay-Z ain't even responding, something is on the fucking horizon.
Oh man. It's like the quiet before the storm. You know what I'm saying? It's the quiet before the storm, bro. That's what I'm thinking. And with Jay-Z, I just think he's been held in such high regard. Like Diddy always been a little loosey-goosey with his, right?
Right. Well,
You
look
know,
at Diddy married. I mean, Jay-Z married, been married for a
right,
while, got kids that they together, raising as a family. Diddy ain't never did none of that for more than 5 minutes.
right. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you're right about
saying?
that.
So, when they go after him and bring him down, whoo,
Right,
that's gonna be crazy right there, bro. And
for sure.
they right on his head. The momentum has already started. I think once this case opened up and people kind of start seeing what's really been going on, and he just wasn't an innocent bystander. He was at them parties. He was at them freakouts. He was at that. Da. And then at that point is probably when the power will start seeping up out of his veins as well.
Yep. Yep. And speaking of seeping out, y'all think ASAP Rocky gonna seep out of the courtroom and be back with Rihanna for Valentine's Day and kicking it and going about their business, or you think they're gonna lock his ass up? And let me give y'all a little context on this. Me and Greg were supposed to be covering the ASAP Rocky trial in great detail. However, it didn't happen. I don't know what. Hey, what happened, Greg?
I don't
We
even
had a
know, man.
we had a long talk and a long meeting about it, y'all. And then
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know what
think
happened.
I don't think
Oh,
ASAP
you got
was.
sick.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
what it
sick
was.
kind of right
That's
at
what it
that
was.
time. That's what
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
that's what it was.
We
And
were
then
supposed to be covering the ASAP Rocky trial like the Diddy trial, but Greg got sick. And then once we missed the moment to really start from the beginning, we kind of just dropped the ball. But let's talk about it. What you
and I
think, Greg?
think what I think is number one. I think it's been boring. I think we would have put chat to sleep. With the case. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying?
ain't really been. I agree with that. It ain't really been. It ain't really been much for real. But go ahead. You right about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I seen Rihanna bring the babies, to the courtroom yesterday. So I'm pretty sure that was a play, right? To let the judge and the jury see that he's a family man. He has a family, and I think that the prosecution, they didn't make their case. I think ASAP is walking up out the courtroom today, bro. I don't think the prosecution made their case. I think they put people up on the witness stand that wasn't credible, that contradicted a lot of things that they're trying to send him to jail on. So for him to say, I don't want to take the plea, I'm gonna go and try my luck and let the jury decide. I think they knew something, more so than what everybody else knew. I think they kind of knew that the witnesses were incredible. His attorneys, when you got that Rihanna money and ASAP money, you got the best of the best up in the courtroom. And I
Yeah,
think they showed that. And yeah, I think he's gonna walk out today, bro. That's what I
yeah.
think.
The dude who claiming all this shit. This when you know a witness is not credible and losing their credibility. When they be on the stand and start like getting mad and yelling or get mad because of their lies catching up. And so I can't remember exactly what they said, but they said something. And then they asked the dude really something. And then they literally pulled up the text messages on the big thing. And it showed exact opposite of what he said. Then he gets mad. I'm talking
You know
about,
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna remember I don't have it. Oh, whatever, man. In
And
other words, ASAP out of here, ASAP.
yeah, he ASAP out of here. Yep, he out of here, bro. And Rihanna is beloved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She is beloved, and they do the jury. I don't care what you say, don't know, not nobody in the United States of America not know who Rihanna is.
Yeah, and she fine.
Yeah, and she's been through some things herself. You know, she up in there every day with that star power. The ladies love, you know, ASAP.
Yeah, they love Rihanna.
They love Rihanna and they love ASAP.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's true.
You know what I'm
That's why he took
saying?
it to trial.
And the jury is all women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? White women, of course, but women.
No, white women love Rihanna too. Can I get a white woman to co-sign for me? Any white women in the chat can let me know if white women love Rihanna, because I think white women do, but I don't want to. Okay, see, there we go. So we love them together.
They got that Fenty, you know. They got that Fenty.
I think if Shauna was on the jury, his ass would be going home.
Yeah, he'd be out of here.
Yeah, I figured some white women to step up and co-sign for me on that. When I figured that, I knew white women, they love Rihanna. Rihanna is, like you said, beloved by everybody. She surpassed Beyonce with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Remember, it used to be Beyonce, and then it used to be like Rihanna was kind of like the stepchild in a way, you know, for a second. Everybody liked Rihanna, but, you know, Beyonce was Beyonce. But over time, Rihanna then took that. Rihanna is more loved than Beyonce to me. I don't know what you think, Greg.
Yeah, I think so, because, you know, Rihanna went through some things herself in the public eye, you know, when she was with her and Chris Brown. And I think, you know, how she handled that afterwards, you know, she could have just been, you know, one of them females. It was a horrible thing that happened to her, but she wasn't just running around beating her chest about it. You know, she handled her business and she moved on. And yeah. I think women can respect that. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't bad mouthing Chris. You know, she took it the way she needed to take it, got it resolved the way she needed to get it resolved, and she went on about her business, man. And not only did she do music, she's you know, she didn't make $1 billion off of music. She made $1 billion off of being a strong, you know, Black businesswoman.
Yep. That Fenty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fenty.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So she's a girly girl in most.
Okay, so what about this? Let me know about this. Shan, what is this? Ladies, the powder foundation is on sale for $20 at Sephora. Breaking news. This is out of from Shan. She says, ladies, the powder foundation is on sale for $20 at Sephora. After this live, y'all need to go grab some.
They might lead us live right now.
I know. I should have said, hey, look, I might have. No, it goes on sale in 12 minutes.
Right.
Hey, we just breaking news. They just told us it goes on sale in 12 minutes. Hold up, ladies. Stay with us. Yeah. It's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, too. Y'all know, hey, Shan, one thing about Shan, let me tell you about Shan. Shan orders shit all day long. Shan is the Amazon queen. Ain't nothing on Amazon Shan ain't ordered. So when it comes to shopping and sales and knowing what's up, tap in to Shan. You see how she come to the chat? Hey, ladies, it's a $20 sale at Sephora. What are we doing here?
Right.
I love Shan. Hey, look, everybody there, you're welcome. Thank you. You know, Shan know what the women want.
Look, she said the whole salon popped up when they heard that $20 at
Hey, tell them on the Flow Show No Filter, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna find out, but it's always gonna be right on time. It ain't all about Diddy and Eli. It is a Greg.
Man,
hey Greg, the whole salon about to be up at Sephora. Talking about they heard on the Flow Show No Filter, it was a $20 sale on powder foundation. They're gonna look at me and be like, what the hell he know about some damn powder foundation?
Right.
I don't Like
So yeah, man, I think on
come through,
ASAP.
Shan. Huh?
I said I think on ASAP going,
Tell him
ASAP been
closely.
clean as a whistle too, man. He been having them suits on too, bro. I'm like,
Oh,
damn,
hell
ASAP.
yeah.
Woo!
Man, yeah,
Man, he
he
made
been
me want to
killing it.
go back to the closet
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shake
Hey,
them
look.
off.
And his braids been looking like he for a pharaoh or something. You know,
What?
that thing looking like King Tut.
Yeah, man.
Things braids. No, he been looking the part. I gotta get ASAP that, and so has Rihanna though.
Right,
Um,
right.
but yeah, y'all, that's something else. We're gonna tackle the next case. But you're right about that, Greg. We got lucky on that one because we didn't really miss. That wasn't really one of them ones like what I thought.
No, I don't think so. And it was
Nah,
short lived. You know what? It's been about 2 months, maybe
yeah,
3. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been no real fireworks, because I mean, it was really kind of like family business, and you got one of the cats snitching, and here we are. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Can't be snitching, man. If you, especially your boy, man. His boy, his name, he was a ASAP too. Some ASAP, them fuckers got 30,000 ASAPs in their circle. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
It's probably
One thing
like
about
10 of them motherfuckers. ASAP this, ASAP that, ASAP this. I'm like, who the hell thought of that?
right. And once you get lit, a nigga do anything. He'll put anything on his name if you lit. I
Right.
want to be ASAP Doggy.
Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy. I never understood that, but a couple of them got it off. ASAP got it off. A couple of them turned that into some careers.
Yeah, for real. Go ahead, ASAP. So I guess we all in agreement that we hoping that ASAP comes home today or whenever the verdict come out. It might. I think this gonna be one of them quick deliberations. Like
Yeah. I
I
think
think
so.
the jury ain't even gonna go in the back. I think soon as it's over, they're gonna have a piece of paper. Here you go, man. Let's
Right.
get the fuck out of here. It's Valentine's Day. We ready to roll.
Right. We ain't got to
Hey,
deliberate
look,
about this
they
shit.
gonna be like, we sick of looking at ASAP rally ass.
Right.
ASAP rally lying ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your story straight, nigga, before you get in front of the whole justice system, motherfucker.
Right. We want our girl to be happy. So now this is what's gonna make her happy. Innocent, motherfucker. Stupid.
Hell yeah, Riri.
Right.
So what else we got on the docket, Greg? I know you be having some. Hey, look, we've been rolling so good lately. We ain't been covering half the shit that Greg be having on the docket.
Hey man, I know people probably don't really follow this kind of shit, but you see 50 and Big Meech, they've been beefing, right?
Yeah, my boy Cash talked. That's a good subject. My boy Cash asked me, was I covering that? I said, nah, but it needs to be covered. Go ahead, Greg. I do want to talk about that.
Yeah, so once Big Meech got out, 50 has been kind of running around saying that Big Meech snitched. And for somebody to say Big Meech snitch, that's a mouthful because he comes,
No
from
Diddy.
the world of none of that is supposed to be going on, right? But what I found interesting, man, when 50 get on your head, man, it's almost lights out for you, bro. He does not play around, bro.
And guess what? And that's what I love about 50 because it's only 1, 2, 3 people in the industry that I got a good ally type relationship with, and 51 of them.
Right.
So I love it. 50 loved me.
Right.
So 50 helped me when I was just a youngin' trying to rap in the music. He gave me a lot of game, and so I feel good to be cool with a motherfucker like 50 who goes so hard and ain't the one to play with. Cause that's my boy.
Bro, he does not accept any I don't care if it's a minute violation. He is on your ass. No Diddy, right? Because Big Meech in photos with Rick Ross, I'm like Big Meech. Come on now, bro. You know you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what what Rick Ross is doing, man. That is 50's arch enemy. And he didn't just pretty much set your whole family up while you was locked down. And this the things he gets. So 50 start having the rats on Instagram, talk about Big Meech. The concert in Miami just got canceled. That was supposed to be a welcome home concert for Big Meech. And man, 50 is not playing around. And the thing about it, 50 believe in the 40 laws of power. Once you get into a war with somebody, you don't stop until they're completely eliminated. And that's how he be going, man. He believes in the principle.
And he uses that. He taught it to me.
Right.
I'm telling you, I don't put it all out there, man. 50 gave me so much game on how to do what I'm doing. I just took what he told me and put it in my way. But 50 taught me a lot, bro. It showed me a lot because one thing about 50, if he fuck with you, anytime you around him, he gonna give you some game. That's him. He gonna give you some game. He told me in Texas, I remember one time, one of the celebrities who fell off, before they fell off, he told me it was gonna happen. I'm not gonna mention the name because I don't want 50. I ain't trying to start shit. But he said right now, Flo, he said he talking about the other celebrity. He said he is a private plane flying high with no wheels.
Damn.
Then I thought about it. I said, damn, 50. He said, man, you always got to make sure you got wheels. And see, little shit like that to somebody else, they might not really, that shit hit me. And the person he was talking about, what he was saying was, eventually when that gas run out and it's time to land, the only choice he has is to crash. And the shit happened.
Wow.
Matter of fact, you know what? I'll put that story in my exclusive content. Because I think people need to know that story. So yeah, yep. 50 told me that we were in Texas, Austin, Texas. 50 had a signing there, he was signing fans, whatever. And I happened to be there in town too. So I went up there and seen him and we kicked it and stuff. And that's when he told me, that particular person that he was talking about, when he broke that down to me. And like I said, every time me and 50 interacted, he dropped gems on me. Shit, like I told you, 50 even wanted to try to start a fake beef to give me shine. I just wasn't in that type of space to go forward with it because I didn't understand it. I was young. I'm like, man, I ain't about to fake no beef or whatever or feed into it. But yeah, man. So if it's anybody I speak up for that maybe some people might not know the real about him, I met them all, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I met them all. And I met them not just high and by. I was in their house or here or there. And 50, out of all the top people, 50 is the most realest. He the one that if you met him, he gonna feel like a regular person. And so I had to just put that out there, man, because it is true. And a lot of people, if you don't know, you kind of think, you might think different about 50. But shit, out of all the people in the industry, he one of the ones who actually real.
And you know how you know he real?
Mm-hmm.
Because outside of just how he moves, but
right.
Out of all these motherfuckers who, getting in trouble because of the dirt and the damage they've done to people, why ain't nobody said one thing about 50? Not one.
No. Because 50 don't engage in all that wildness. 50 do whatever he do on his own time. But for the most part, he kind of like me and you, Greg, in the sense of he liked to hustle. He liked to work. He liked to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so when you that type of person, it's kind of, you tend to stay out of that type of trouble because you don't really just engage in all that wild shit. You know what I mean? It's like you over that. Like 50 was doing that See, Diddy was kind of sheltered. You know what I'm saying? His mom, even though, you know, she had wild parties, but I'm saying he had it good. He didn't have to really scuffle and scrape. Whereas 50 came up and was on the block at 12 years old, making money, hustling. So
he really got it out the mud.
He got it out the mud, and so he got all that wild shit out of his system. He understand really building it from scratch. And so you got a different humility when you come from that. What you think, Greg?
Yeah, I agree, bro. I mean, you know, he seemed like he's always been a man of his word. You know, outside of a couple, you know, individuals who, you know, try to put some dirt on his jacket. It just kind of, you know, rolled off, man. And 50's been able to be that guiding light for, you know, individuals coming up, young execs. You know, I see a lot of people that's kind of look at themselves as being truth tellers, you know, behind the scenes, dealing with 50. You know what I'm saying? So he always comes across as a man's man.
Yep.
And I respect that.
Yeah. Yep. That's why, hey, look, when him and Floyd got into it, I saw that coming because Floyd is an industry dude.
Right.
And I ain't saying nothing like he ain't putting no wild shit on. I'm just saying he more of an industry person and 50 is more of a got it out the mud. You know what I mean? Like type person. And so I knew they were going to bump heads. But like I say, it was a blessed shit. The time I had with Floyd Mayweather, and you got to remember, think about this, Greg. I was running around. And when I say running around, I'm talking about in private settings, here, there, LA, wherever. Bro, I had a chance to be up under 50 and Floyd because they were cool at this time, like damn near best. They were brothers at this time. I had a chance to run around with Floyd and 50 for about 2 years in both of their primes. You know how much shit I learned?
A lot.
You talking about the biggest professional, one of the biggest up there with LeBron, Tom Brady, Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, just whatever top athlete you want to name, I'm with him. And then I'm up there. And also at the same time, I'm with the top rapper who up there with 50 and all them together. And not just in public settings. I mean, we at the house watching the Laker game. We going and place bets. We going flying to here, flying to there. And that's why I might keep it real. I tell some stories about what happened with me and Floyd. But one thing about me, I always appreciate at the end of the day, I'm just an honest person. So I'm going to tell you my honest feeling about certain things. But I'm also going to always put it in the right light because that was a blessed experience and it changed my outlook on shit forever. It kind of made me who I am today and doing all this shit. So you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I owe Floyd for the experience and I owe 50 for the game. Straight up.
That's what's up, man. And that's true, Felix. He did fucking vitamin water. He kind of showed cats how to flip it. He flipped that into, you know, at the time, man, we was like, oh shit, that could even, you can do that?
Yeah, wasn't it like 80 million?
Yeah, I think it was like 40 million at the time, I think it was.
What Felix probably know. Felix, was it 80 million or 40 million? All I know is, Lincoln, I was with them at this time.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So I was getting so much top-notch game and top-notch experience. I couldn't even describe it. But yeah, I was literally in the mix with 50 and Floyd and 50 when 50 got that, you know, around that vitamin water. Because this is the crazy part about Floyd and 50. A lot of people don't know this. When 50 was nobody and Floyd was already Floyd, he might not have been the Floyd that all y'all know, but he was already a millionaire or close to it, and he was a boxing champion. Floyd ran into 50 at a music conference. And, you know, Floyd always been into music. That's why he signed me and we did our thing and had deals on the table, all type of shit. But 50, this is how Floyd and 50 got cool. 50 ran up on Floyd with his mixtape and wanted to fuck with Floyd. He wanted Floyd to sign. Floyd Mayweather. 50 wanted Floyd to sign him. This is when 50 was nobody, just hustling. And then Floyd didn't sign him. And then 50 blew up. And then they became cool, which is why I knew they probably would fall out eventually. Because if it was real, Floyd, you know, Floyd would have messed with him. You know how it go. Like, they got together only because 50 blew up, in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, just me on the outside looking in. So when you got that type of relationship, it ain't really based on nothing solid. So, you know, it tends to blow up. But a lot of people do not know that story, that 50 actually wanted Floyd to sign him and do some music shit with him when 50 was just a nobody trying to make it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yep. So it's Valentine's Day. They got to go get their $20 sale. My boy Felix was, hey, look, one thing I like about Felix, I already knew he was smooth, but I've been peeping him in the chat. We got a nice, smooth brother in that chat.
So he said it was 40.
He made sure all the ladies was comfortable for Valentine's Day. He said he got a 3-day weekend. Felix ain't playing.
You see, Felix said it was 40 mil.
Okay. So look, hey, look, Felix ain't playing.
Boat right.
Yes. So y'all, hey, everybody enjoy. What you got to say before we get out of here, Greg?
Man, just God bless, man. Be careful. Have a good weekend, ladies. Hope you get, you know, what you thought you should get for Valentine's Day. If you don't have a Valentine's, you know, you'll have one next year for sure.
Okay, yeah, that good words, Greg. You always got something nice to say. Let's get the fuck out of here, y'all. We did it. Friday, everybody enjoy. I'm about to rest up. And shit, see what the weekend holds. I'm about to watch this All-Star shit. They done changed the All-Star game to all type of crazy shit. I don't even understand it no more. I'm just gonna watch it. What you, Greg? Right. You see they changed. It's all. I don't even understand it now.
I don't even know, like, the people that's in the dunk contest. I'm like, who the heck? What happened to the old school? Can we, if out of everything that happens on All-Star weekend? I don't care whatever else they do, can we have the old school dunk contest? That's all I want. Cats who we know in the dunk contest. That's all. Yeah. Everything else they can do whatever the hell they want to with.
You know what game I want them to bring back before we get out of here?
What's that?
Okay, give Lady Shima. Lady Shima. Felix said, "Happy Valentine's Day," and the whole team is shouting out Shima.
What's up, Shima? Happy V-Day. Bo right, you better act right, boy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be boat left.
Right.
It's gonna be Felix boat left.
Right.
Appreciate it, Felix and Shima. You got a good solid bro right there. Felix always right on time and supporting the movement. And I'm gonna support Felix. Anything he need a shout out, he need exposure, whatever, man. We here. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Much love. We about to be out. But before I get here, I want y'all, they gotta bring back the Legends game. Bring back the Legends game. I know why they got rid of the Legends game. If you don't remember, the Legends game was when all the old farts would go out there from back in the day in the NBA and they would lace them up. They would put them Converse on and lace them up tight and give it one more go. But what was happening is all type of Achilles and shit was blowing out left and right, if you remember. So that's why they had to stop the Legends game, because every time they looked around, there was a nigga on the ground holding his knee, and then they had to scrape him up. So they had to get rid of the Legends game. But I used to like watching all the old players from the
Right.
70s and 80s come play. But every time they said, hey Craig, they said it was so many Achilles and shit blowing out, you thought it was gunshots going off on the court.
That's funny.
Bring back
bro.
the Legends game. We out.